they both are in the same length. They both have the heel turn, gusset decrease done, and I'm up to the foot on both. The next thing is my February socks, which are, my son named them the cotton candy socks. The pattern I'm using on my socks are my bumpy rice socks pattern on these. And this yarn right here, you're gonna love it. So this is also knit on 64 stitches. The yarn is by Stray Cat Socks, hand-dyed self-striping yarn from New Zealand. Excuse me. Ugh. 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, 437 yards. You can use 2.25 through 2.75 millimeter needles. And this is what it looks like. And this is what it is. And I bought this socks yarn in Etsy. And this is Bonnie's Choice. The colorway is Bonnie's Choice. Check out those purples, blues, and pink. I'm not a pink fan, but I like this. And it's a big O. I am using currently my Signature Needle Arts DPNs in the 2.5 millimeters, which is the 1.5, US 1.5. And here it is. It's the stripy socks. You can't really see the pattern, like right there. You can't really tell. But in person, you can tell. Like, you can see the weird patterning. And it looks lovely. It looks real lovely. I love it. And the DPNs, as you can see, they're purple, my favorite color. So my favorite needle size and my favorite color. Couldn't get any better, right? I know, it couldn't get any better. It couldn't get any better. And this is hosting in my Tinkerbell bag. I love this bag. I like drawstrings. I like zipper bags. Now my last whip is, I got the blue socks for my hubby. The yarn is Patton's Croy socks and Singing in the Blue Stripes. I am using, well, first let me show you the yarn. This is the yarn. True to colors. I am using a US 1.5 9-inch circulars to finish the foot. But I did start on my Signature Needle DPNs. So, let's show you. And then this is my stitch holder. These things are amazing. They really are. And they also hold this. So, here's what I got so far. Yarn tangled. Here it is, my hubby socks. And these are 62 stitches. No, these are 72, I believe. Yeah, these are 72 stitches on the needles. 20 knit to purl to rows. And then the body of this. And let's see, there's something else missing. Here. Okay, and the pattern I'm using is my Knitted Heart Vanilla Socks. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. And these are the 9-inch 1.5 needles. And this cute stitch marker, which is a donut. It is a donut. You can see it's a donut. So pretty. And I can honestly put this here and it won't get messed up, which is lovely. So this is my last whip. So this socks is practically almost done. It's just maybe an inch or two more, an inch more, And then I could do the toe decrease, and one socks will be done for the hubby. And then I gotta start the second one. But I want to start other socks too. But I have to finish those socks. Like, I have been knitting on those like crazy. Because I really have to get those done. And stuff, okay. So there goes that. Now, let's talk podcasters. There are a few podcasters that I am enjoying lately. I will mention 4, but there are more. So I guess in every podcast that I do, depending on how well this goes, I will mention more people because there are a lots of lovely people that needs to be mentioned. There are a lot of male knitters, podcasters, which is awesome. I did not mention one in this, but it's okay. Don't worry, guys. I got you for the next one. So, yeah. Andre Sue Knits podcast. She's amazing. She spins. She dyes yarn. And her family also participate in certain crafts. Her husband does weaving, I think it is. It's that little machine where he weave the yarn through, and I think it's called weaving. I'm not sure. She spins. One of her daughters felt animals and little intricate cute things. The other daughter likes to dye yarn with the mother. The mother is amazing. She also makes videos on how to knit. I mean, not how to knit, how to dye yarn, how to make Rolex, because she makes Rolex. I believe she has an Etsy shop as well, where she sells some of the stuff that she makes, and she's amazing. Another podcaster that I love, because we have a lot of things in common, is Little Bobbin's Knit. She is the sweetest person I've heard on podcasts. Like, even her voice is like so soothing, and she's amazing. Little Bobbins Knits. Bobbins is her dog's name. I believe her dog is a Pomeranian. I have a Pomeranian Chihuahua that looks like her dog. And he's black just like her dog, except mine has a white mustache here, which he turned 21 not so long ago. And Little Bobbin Knits, she's amazing. She knits amazing stuff. Her yarns color selections are amazing. I believe she makes DPN holders, and she has an Etsy shop as well. Or unless she has a blog where she sells her items. But an amazing person. She knits wonderful stuff. Every time I see the things that she's knitting, I end up casting on something else because, you know, you can do that. There's no right or wrong thing to do than cast on more things, even though you have a lot on the needles. Yeah. So, yeah. Then we have the Knitting Expert podcast, which her name is Mina. I love this lady. This lady knits socks like an animal. Like, I could never make socks the way she does, as fast as she does as well. In January, she had this sockathon going on with another podcaster, which I forgot her name. But I will find out. And in my blog, I will have the name of the person that she had this collaboration with. They knitted so many socks. Amazing. She made, if I'm not mistaken, 45 socks or 40 socks in January, or 30-something socks in January. The fact that she did over 20 socks is, whoa. Like, seriously? And she makes them on Magic Loop, which she also has a free pattern in Ravelry, which is 2 at a time on a big circular needle. And she teaches you step by step how to do that, which is amazing, which I will be doing next, which I'm trying to cast on, but I'm being stopped because I want to get something done, even though I have 3 things done. But still, I need to get it done. You know, you understand. And she also designs shawls, which I think I bought like 3 or 4 patterns from her. Lovely lady. I love her. I was actually waiting for her update today on Etsy. It so happened that I guess when I was eating lunch was when she put all her items on her Etsy shop, and I really wanted her socks wedge bags, because that's what she used to knit her socks, and they're so lovely, and the fabric that she chooses is amazing, and everybody talks highly about her project bags and whatnot. So yeah, I missed it. So I guess there's another one that will be done soon, hopefully. I wish she did special orders, but she don't, which is understandable. She has a lot on her hands. So yeah, there goes that. Another sock knitter podcast that I am obsessed with, that I'm always checking if she has a podcast, because I love her podcast. She's amazing. Love Sock Wool Podcast, Sarah Wright. Oh my God. She has a lot of socks on the needles, and boy, she buys a lot of socks yarn. So I found out a lot about certain sites to buy socks yarn due to her. She loved No Maker socks yarn. Socks. She loved No Maker sock yarn. So due to her, I had to buy 3 skeins, because I want to see what all the fuss is about. She also has a Cozy Memories blanket, and she has a lot of beautiful whips. I love her socks. They're amazing. She also speaks about when she has to make socks, I believe, to her brother or her husband, because they're super long, so it takes her forever. So she has a lot of socks whips all over her house, which is funny, because I think, due to watching her podcast, I think that's the reason why I have so many socks on the needles. But it's okay. What can you do? On to Can't Stop, Won't Stop, Gotta Have It section of my podcast. In this section, I will be talking about things I purchased, things I've gotten, things that have been gifted to me, and then some. So, for my Cozy Memories blanket, which mine is called Funky Cozy Memories blanket, I purchased these 5 lovely minis to add to my blankets. And these are, Holiday Yarn Flock Socks. This is Nora Dinosaur. This is, I should put them all down, right? So this is Nora Dinosaur, 75% merino, 25% nylon. And it looks like this. Pretty colors. The next one I have, it's called, they're all by the same person, by the same brand. So it's Holiday Yarn Flock Socks 1. And this is the Nebula 2027, which is also, they're all merino and nylon. And this is a cute blue and purple, which is amazing. The next one is called Pistol Star. There's the name, Pistol Star. And I love these colors, the greens and the purples, because I like purple. And the next one is called Absinthe, I believe it's called Absinthe. And it's this lime green one, which is amazing, yellow and lime green. And then the last one is called Peach Sherbet. Peach Sherbet? I don't know. It's so pretty. It has some pinks, it has some yellows and peachy colors, which is awesome. So there goes my 5 minis that will be going to my funky memory blanket soon. Who knows, maybe before I go to sleep today, I will cast on one. Now the next thing that we'll be talking about is something I purchased, because I've heard so much about these DPNs, and the reason why I purchased these, because everybody is comparing them to the Signature Needle Arts DPNs. They say they're just like them, but they're a little cheaper. So these are, these are the Knit Pro Zings in the 2.50 millimeters, and these are 1.5 These are the 1.5, US 1.5 size. And they look like this. And they're